The Life Enrichment Center is a Tampa, Florida nonprofit that focuses on providing lifelong and intergenerational arts and education programs. The center works with adults of all ages, especially those over the age of 55.
It's a lovely place to come and paint, socialize. You know, I do a lot of that when I get here on Wednesday.
I enjoy coming in here, having a cup of coffee and some Danish, and being able to sit down and enjoy my artwork.
That it's just fun to come and to meet new people. And so that's how I would describe it.
It is not staid, that it's open to what people bring and ask. So you can be a beginner and a total amateur, you can be continuing your career, or you could be a practiced artist and still work. So all three needs are met, which is wonderful.
I lose myself pretty much. It's one of the few places where time goes by really quickly. I get to see friends. I'm not real good at making friends, and I've always felt welcome here, and it's really widened my circle and my activities.
It's the fastest 2 hours that I've ever experienced in my life. You know, you start at 10 o'clock and before you know it, it's 12 o'clock and it seems like you've only been here for 5 minutes.
Everybody comes here kind of like a family.
It's not just the affordable classes, it's what you take away when you leave. Like other people have said, you're stretching yourself to your full capacity, and everybody will say initially, I don't think I can do this. And then when you can, it's like, oh, an aha moment, isn't this wonderful? I am able to do this.
And then I say to people, artists do not have malice in their hearts. You know why? Because they're always busy painting. And this is the place where you can leave everything home and come and enjoy it.
Well, everybody's very friendly and easy to get along with, and I'm still trying to learn how to draw. So I've been to several of the classes, and everybody seems to put up with me.
The center, it's a really wonderful place to come. You feel so at home, you meet so many nice people, and they have classes for every interest.
The class offerings of the center are rich and varied in scope. Dance, Tai Chi, fabric arts, painting, sculpture, stained glass, and creative writing are just some of the classes regularly available to members of the center and the Tampa Bay community at large.
It's non-stop activity inside the center, but we wanted some excitement for outside of the building as well. We knew exactly who to call, Dominique Martinez at Rustic Steel Creations.
It's like, what is Rustic Steel about? It's about a company that basically wants to add as many accents to the area that it lives in. I started back in 2002, and what we do is we focus on public art, corporate art, private art, and custom gates and railings. When I started Rustic Steel Creations, I wanted to do something so unique, so different, something that the likes of it has never been seen. The most important thing about what we do is that when somebody has a vision in mind but they don't know how to express it, we're able to take that and put it into a three-dimensional form. And that's what makes us stand out and separates us from the rest. It's very, very unique. We're really getting a lot of attention from coast to coast in the United States. We're getting attention from overseas as well.
Dominique Martinez is an incredibly talented and creative individual. I think his work is out of the box, it's unique, it's highly creative, and time will clearly show the value and his contributions to our community and the arts.
And there's never enough art. You know, you go traveling through different cities in the United States and you notice the art, and then you go to other cities that doesn't have art, and look where a community is thriving. It's just the idea that as you get from the community, you have to give back no matter what. You can't just you know, keep taking and taking and taking and not give anything back. And a lot of times we produce art that I still have to pay my guys to make the art, even though the art's not sold. But it enhances and it adds value to a community, and that's the most important thing. The Life Enrichment Center, they wanted me to make a piece that represents what they have as an establishment over there. And you know, sometimes you try to think of something so different, but yet it's staring at you right in the face. People of that caliber doing what they're doing at the Life Enrichment Center, I think that's what they bring out in those people, is doing things that they didn't think that they could do.
First of all, I do consider myself now somewhat of a painter, not professional, but I think I'm good enough that I can share my painting with other people.
And they're always very enthusiastic about what you're painting or drawing, no matter how bad it is. They always make you feel good and give you encouragement to come back next week.
It's just a great place to learn things and to meet people.
And as you age, we tend to withdraw. There's not as many people around, and so this has been really, really good for me.
I tragically lost my sister, with whom I was very close, a few years ago, and basically didn't get out of bed for 2 years. And then I saw an ad in the Caroler, and although I'm not an artist, I love watercolors, I love the technique and the translucency, so I decided to come to a class.
For the first 2 years of my retirement, I basically stayed home and felt sorry for myself. It was really a rough time. When I started at the Life Enrichment Center, I had a purpose, I had a reason for getting up, and more than a reason for getting up, it turned my life into one where there were things here that gave me great pleasure.
It's just a really tremendous support group.
But I would be lost without coming here. I really would.
But I just enjoy being here, period.